11 a.m. Today is Friday, May the 24th. I'm Bill Perry, and I'm glad that you have joined us. You stay tuned. We've got a really good show planned for you. And Derrick Chatman will be my co-host, and we got some special guests coming. Derrick's brothers, Tim and Terrance, will be here with me. We're going to be talking with them about a whole lot of things. So we're going to get a lot of the Chatman family up here on the stage today. Everybody, what's happening?
Productions has a scheduled show for Soperton, Georgia.
All right.
June 8th, scheduled show for the Millville Cup, which will be in Millville, Georgia. Right now we're working with Terrance's tour, and he's coming up later.
All right.
His promotional tour. And the Private Boys of DC Productions just completed their recording of their demo.
Good.
And their album will be out the second week in June.
Let's get straight to Terrance and Tim now.
Okay.
We got some guests coming up. Yeah.
I'm on here now.
Yeah. I mean, we got Tim Chatman, we got Terrance Chatman coming up. Tim works with the Dublin Police Force. Good. I'm looking forward to talking with him about some things. And Terrance is in town.
Terrance is in town.
From California.
Right. He's on his promotional tour, and he's promoting his record here in Dublin locally. And next week he'll be out of town, so the best time to catch him is now.
We got him.
Right. He's got 2 hot songs that's out and play them on the radio and Y96 all the time, and it's doing real well.
We're going to play them here today, too. And we're going to have a good time talking to them. And then we're going to have all of you guys up here, I hope.
You're right.
We might have to...
I'm going to take over the show this morning.
No, that suits me fine. See, that suits me fine. Let's give a big TV 35 salute to a fine family. Who are we going to salute today?
James and Benny Jane Coleman.
Somebody to call James or Miss Benny Jane Coleman, and you give them a big TV 35 salute. Happy birthday, Mandy Graham. You reckon Terrance would sing birthday to these folks?
He probably will.
He probably would. All right, 19 minutes after the hour. Outside today, I can do the weather with my eyes closed, but I'm not, because our own Derrick Chatman.
All right, today mostly cloudy, 40% chance of thunder showers, high near 85 degrees.
Yes.
Tonight mostly cloudy, 20% chance of rain, low near 70 degrees, and the Oconee River is 9.8 and still rising. Saturday mostly cloudy, 50% chance of thunder showers, and high near 88 degrees on Saturday.
We're going to take a break right now. When we come back, we're going to be talking to Tim and Terrance Chatman. You stay where you are.
Be right back.
Back. It is 24 minutes after the hour, and I have the good fortune of having as my guest today Tim and Terrance Chatman. And good morning, fellas.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, Tim is with the police force, and Terrance is from Los Angeles, California. Let's see now, Los Angeles, California. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Where would that be? No, I have heard of it. Let's start with Tim here. Good to see your brother, isn't it?
Nice to see you. Right, right. Nice to see him. Really.
Yes, it is. He doesn't get around here very much.
Not too much. Glad to see him, really.
Good. Now, Dublin's a good place to be, and you're on the police force. What is your role on the force?
Well, basically, my role is to investigate. My position is detective sergeant, which it's a broad field.
A broad field now.
It's a lot of work to be done, too.
Growing up with all these Chatman brothers, you think that prepared you to investigate crime?
Yes, it did, I tell you.
How about, what training did you undertake to become a detective?
Well, primarily I started off on the road. Then, from the road you have the opportunity to take tests to prepare yourself or to get a position, for a detective. And from that I was just lucky, by the grace of God, I was promoted. And I've been there ever since.
All right. What is the key to reducing crime in Dublin and Lawrence County?
Community pulling together to combat crime. Report what you see. Don't be afraid to speak out. That's going to be the big portion of solving, the crime we have here in Dublin. Is the community pull together, really pull together and speak out.
Okay. Drugs. Is that the main focus of your work? Is that what is the first and foremost on Tim Chatman's mind, or what?
Well, we all pull together on the aspect. I'm not assigned directly to handle drugs, but we all play a part in combating drugs. My major job is criminal investigation, burglaries, felony theft, stuff like that.
I see. All right. Well, hopefully we don't keep you too busy.
Oh man, I have a big job.
Terrance Chatman stays busy. Now, you are living in Los Angeles and fighting the war in the music industry, which is not... hopefully, Terrance will be one of these overnight sensations that took about 10, 15 years to...
I hope so.
All right, now, we heard a brief clip of some of your stuff, and Steve can... I don't know, we might listen to some, but let's just get a little background. Now, you are from here in Dublin. What influenced you to go into music?
It was a gift, really. A gift from God. Also, to be inclined to go to the music industry, music field, singing in the choir, early age, and the high school band. My house, because a band of my own.
All right.
A neighborhood band called Savannah. My brother and I ran that.
Good. Did that him? What's he do?
Yeah. He plays drums, I play keyboard.
Plays the drums. He looks like somebody that just wants to do. Never mind. Okay.
So that brother went to college, and to Morehouse, got into some theater.
Good.
And we get to do actual production work in the studio.
Great.
Learn about engineering and together the whole masterpiece versus just the creative side. So that led to the actual business side to where I am now.
All right. So a lot of local influences then in your music. What about who are some of the more famous, say, influences? What influences you in music?
Oh, I like vocals. Vocals tend to move me better. I like the piano. The beat's cool, but I'm more so in terms of that. I like
Lyrics.
Lyrics too, of course.
You write.
Yeah, I write all.
You write all your own stuff. Good. All right. That's good. Now you're on a promotional tour. Where are we going?
Well, we just came from LA, but that was that's going to resume once we get back there on June 2nd.
All right.
We're here for a week and a half doing some local promotion. Do like a test market basically in Dublin and Central Georgia, see how the product does in terms of sales and airplay and personal requests, things of that nature. Then when I go back to LA, the actual nationwide tour began. Then we still have some more work to do before we actually begin that. So there's a lot more involved than just coming to Dublin and then going back to LA.
Terrific response here in Dublin.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Have you had a chance to go around with him? I know Ed Powell's has got a big display. You've been to some of the schools?
I haven't had a chance to rest.
Haven't had a chance.
I've been here.
All right.
But there's some very important people in Dublin that I had to go see, I want to go see, and some important factions of the local government I want to go see because they've been very supportive, and businesses here have been very supportive.
How about this? The business of music is a tough business.
That's correct.
A lot of times you might have a good sound, you might have a good look, you might have a good package, and yet you have to promote it. You have to. There are people who invent things, but they can't market. They can't get the word out. You know, if somebody out there is listening and they're interested in getting into the music field, what's the first step? They got to get recorded?
You know, they have to get educated about what they're doing. It doesn't matter what it is you're doing, education is still the main process. If you go into music, it's a formal music education. Go into music business, it's a formal music business education. Now, for me, it's been just the reverse. I've gotten an informal training, but a deep-rooted informal training.
Right.
I would tell anybody, education is still the best way. It takes you 4 years of college, go get it. It takes 2.5, go get it. It's still the best way. You can't go on.
All right. Well, tell me about your particular form of music. Is it rap or is it, what is it? How would you characterize your music?
It all depends. As a personal taste, I like more so adult contemporary music. But
Such as? Who are some examples of
I
that?
like the Isley Brothers, like
The Isley Brothers.
I love
Man, he wasn't even born when the Isley Brothers.
Mike McDonald, I like
Yeah.
Ken Loggins, like let's see, Reverend Derrick Coley, gospel singer.
Sure. Some of the softer,
Robinson, yeah. Like,
yeah, smoother.
Yeah. But I can also write from a commercial perspective. Such as the song "Who Built This House." I wrote that knowing it's a dance track. It can pump the clubs, it can kids dancing. You know, I love to dance. I love to move it. You know.
A dance track is heavier on the beat. More so. Okay.
And the bass.
And the bass. All right.
Have to have the boom in it.
Have to have the boom in
There's a time before that for me. I like to.
Yeah.
On Friday nights, of course. The radio up, let's hear it, you know. So the algebra don't come into play on that day. But so it's, my personal taste is more the adult contemporary market, but I like to also have a good time with you.
All right. Steve, can we play a little bit of that? And let's just hear a little bit of some of the lyrics of what you had started. Smooth, isn't it? It's as good as anybody else you hear. A heap better than a lot you see on MTV or VH1. Speaking of MTV, it's gotten to where, and correct me if I'm wrong, if someone writes a song, performs a song, just the recording of it is just part of it. Now, it seems like there's a video for every song. Am I right or wrong?
It has to be at this point in time.
It has to be.
The visual market. The look is very important. Is what makes the people want to go out and buy it. So any aid that you can have, a visual aid that you have, is very important.
Okay. Have we reached that point with Terrance Chatman's career?
Once we get back to LA, we'll begin that. So I took off from LA kind of early to get here, but that's still in the process. And,
good.
We're looking at the summertime to have everything in full swing, really.
All right.
We're getting up in the first shot.
All right. Now you've got a tape and you've got a video. What's the next step? Sending it to everybody?
Well, that too, plus hitting the road. Have to get on the road, meet the people, meet the program directors at the stations, the music directors, the DJs, the video DJs, and get them to the market and also promote your product. Because you have the greatest product in the world, but you still need their effort, constant effort to make it happen. And we can send it to record stores, but if there's no promotion, no one knows it's there. So it's like a give and take situation. You have to give free to one market, but at the other market buy it.
Okay. Now, correct me here if I'm wrong, but music industry is like many other industries, very tight-knit. Until you have made that one big splash, one big hit, it's like they just draw just from within that community. You have to have a hit, I guess, and then once your name gets out there, then they'll look at you, it seems like. Am I right there or what?
To a degree. There are a lot of people who make a lot of money doing background work, studio work.
I see.
And management work. I tell people, I encourage people not to talk to stars, but go to their managers, go to the accountants if they have to the lawyers who handle those stars. And they're the ones who can probably get you in faster. There's no ego involved. There's no competition involved. It's a different avenue. And if you go through a business perspective, such as what I did, I went through a business angle, it makes the doors swing wider.
Business angle.
Because what Crucial Records is all about is my own production company, Crucial Records. And we put this together with the idea that we have a team prepared to promote an artist on our own label. We still need the big guys to give us distribution across the country and everything, and a budget for certain things, certain manufacturing and video. But yet, there's a company that's been formulated that has the qualities and characteristics to manage an artist.
Okay.
And we're going in from that perspective, not just as an artist with a tape.
All right.
I have this, we know what we're doing. I have a team that's been around for a while, and some young cats who haven't, but who are aggressive and who are hungry, and that fire inside. So we went through that method, saying we have put this together. This is our product. If you're interested, come to the call.
Okay. We're going to talk a little more with Terrance and Tim Chatman when we get back over to where Derrick is. You folks stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages. Good morning, Dublin. I'm Bill Perry. Terrance Chatman is here with me along with his brother Derrick. And you're probably pretty impressed coming from Los Angeles here to a real TV station, a real big time. Anyway, I want to get to know. And who else had a birthday?
Tim Chatman had one on May 20th.
Tim Chatman had one. He sure did. Now, we are fortunate enough that Terrance Chatman has come all the way from Los Angeles to do our weather for us today. And
Raining.
you think he can rap the weather? You don't think he can rap the weather, do you? What are we looking at, Terrance? Can you see that?
Mostly cloudy, 40% chance of thunder showers. The high is 85.
Yes, sir.
Tonight, mostly cloudy, 20% chance of rain, low of 70. Oconee River, 9.8 and rising.
Yes, and for Saturday.
Mostly cloudy, 50% chance of thunder showers, and the high is 88.
That's right.
I wear glasses.
It's gone. Oh, yeah. Without my glasses, I can't see you. It's gonna be 88 and mostly cloudy today. No, you don't want to.
Come on, Bill, do it.
Keith doesn't want it.
G flat.
Flat.
That's right, so.
Yeah, a lot of flat. All right, Derrick. Now, don't you let me miss a thing. Now, what is it we need to know about? Who is this out here? Mr. Willie Burke is on the other end.
Burke.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Great. I'm just so happy to see you guys looking so great this morning.
Thank you.
He's got bad eyesight. You know Willie Burke?
Oh yeah.
You do?
I was there last night to his house. Seeing his children.
What was happening at your house last night, Mr. Burke?
Well, we had a chance to talk with Terrance, and I was just so excited about all the things that he had done and what he's getting ready to do, and the program that Derrick has outlined for him. I tell you, when he gets back to California, he's going to be worn out.
I hear you. Now, you know how these starving musicians are. He wasn't just over there to put his feet under your table, was he?
No, he was just so excited and so full of energy. I tell you.
Can I come over and put my feet under your table?
I'd like to see you with a little soul food with you, those black eyed peas.
Hey, that's good eating. That's good eating. I might bring my whole family. But anyway, so, well, good. Well, then you had a good time, didn't you?
Yes, indeed. I just want to say good morning to them, and I wish them all the luck, and we're just so excited, and that record sounds so good.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye now. Mr. Willie Burke, from former educator. Now, were you guys, where'd y'all go to school?
I went to Dublin and East Lawrence.
Went to Dublin?
But Tim went to West Lawrence.
Tim went to West Lawrence. Dublin.
Dublin.
You went to East Lawrence.
We had to spread out, you know. We had to cut all the grounds. You know?
Well, Mr. Burke might have been,
Well, he was the principal over there, but also a good friend of the family,
Yeah,
too.
big influence.
Even before school. Big influence.
I know they had a big parade in Hollywood the other day. There was a big deal.
I missed it. I was on the airplane.
You were on the airplane. All right, okay. All right, now let's get back to the schedule. What schedule you got worked out here?
What's today, Friday?
Mhm.
As soon as Terrance leaves here at 8, he'll be on 196 on Trina Henderson's show.
Good.
Which camera we in, Bill?
We're in all of them.
Okay.
Over here.
All right. And 4 o'clock today, Ed Powell's autograph signing and albums and pictures. 10:30, he'll be on The Soul of the City. That's my show at 196. And at 12 midnight, he'll be performing at Sensations Lounge. And then tomorrow at 6 p.m., Dublin Mall, he'll perform in the Square Circle.
Good.
And at 10:30, he's supposed to be at Limericks, the Holiday Inn. And at 12 midnight, Stepping Out Lounge. And did I miss anything, Tim?
If he did.
And other things mixed in there.
Somebody need to tape this show.
Oh, and next week, possibly Dublin Junior High School.
Good.
Also hi to Marissa Manning
Marissa.
and the Funky Boys dance group I'm working
They
with.
changed the name.
What's the name change?
Get it, boys.
Oh yeah.
Hello, what?
I wasn't aware of
Get it,
that.
boys. That's his dance.
Marissa Manning and Vance Burke. And Stacey Chatman, my brother who's in Dublin High School.
All right.
That's great.
All right. Hello. Let's, we'll do the birthdays later. We'll do the birthdays later. We're going to take a break right now. We come back. We're going to gather all the Chatmans that we can find around here and put them in front. You folks stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We will stay together. I know now, baby, this love belongs to all the ladies. Who built this house, baby? Who built this house? Who built this house, baby? 'Cause you're not alone. I wanna give you my all.
Good morning. Dublin. It is 7 minutes before the hour, and Tim Chatman joins us again here. All the Chatman brothers, at least all the ones we could find, are here this morning. Tim, it's a special week. What is it?
Oh, it's safety week. Buckle up.
Buckle up.
Oh, man.
I got on my buckle up. I'm buckled up. I got on my buckle up t-shirt that was sent to us. That's right. It's important to buckle up, isn't it?
That's right.
It's the law.
It is a law.
That's right. I don't know. Derrick, what are we going to do with these two, you reckon?
I don't know.
You got to put up with him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
I think he puts up with me.
That's right. Who's the oldest?
He is.
Anybody knows, they know he's the oldest.
He's the oldest. He's the oldest. Who is the, I'll tell you, Terrance ain't gonna lie. Who's the oldest? Tim is the oldest, all right. And then this one, then you, huh?
That's right. That's right.
That's right. All right. You've been in Los Angeles how long?
3.
Tell me about the culture shock between coming from out there to here. Anything?
Well, no, not for me, because I went to Atlanta for like 4 years and New York in the intern period. So I've been exposed to, even as a child, to other cultures and other environments besides Dublin. We, as kids, were able to travel extensively, you know. So to me, it's not a culture shock. I've been exposed long before going to LA.
Okay, all right. Now let's tell everybody, we're going to see what Tim can do here. Now, you've heard Derrick, you've heard Terrance. Let's see what Tim can do with today's weather and tonight's and tomorrow's. Go ahead, Tim.
Okay, mostly cloudy today. 40% chance of thunder showers, high 85.
Yes, sir. And tonight?
Okay, tonight mostly cloudy, 100% chance of snow. 20% chance of rain, low in the 70s. Oconee River, 9.8 and rising.
And tomorrow?
Saturday, mostly cloudy, 50% chance of thunder showers, high 88.
100% chance of snow. I like it. Thank you all for being with us. Thank you for bringing these boys. Best of luck with everything.
Thank you, Bill.
You keep everybody straight. Playing bye, folks.
Bye.
See you now.